MrJacki wagged his tail, his excitement palpable in the air. He was a happy dog, always full of energy and joy. MrJacki lived in a sunny meadow where the grass was always green and the flowers bloomed in vibrant colors. Lili the cat lived there too, her sleek fur glistening in the sunlight. She loved to chase butterflies, her paws dancing gracefully as she leaped through the air. And Noni the elephant, she splashed in the meadow's pond, her trunk spraying water everywhere, creating rainbows in the mist. MrJacki, Lili and Noni were best friends, their bond unbreakable and their adventures endless. They loved to play together, their laughter echoing through the meadow as they ran and tumbled in the grass.
"I'm hiding," Mr.Jacki announced with a playful bark.
Shouted MrJacki, his voice full of excitement. He hid behind a big oak tree, its leaves rustling gently in the breeze.
"Where is he?" Lili asked, her eyes wide with curiosity.
Wondered Lili, her whiskers twitching as she searched. She looked under a bush, her tail flicking back and forth.
Hee hee, Noni giggled, her laughter like a melody.
Noni giggled, her large ears flapping with joy. She peeked from behind the pond, her eyes twinkling with mischief. Suddenly, Lili saw something shiny under the bush, catching her attention.
"What's that?" she asked, her voice filled with wonder.
She purred, her curiosity piqued. It was a rolled-up piece of paper lying there as if waiting to be discovered. It had sparkles on it, glinting in the sunlight like tiny stars. Lili carefully touched it with her paw, feeling the texture of the paper. The paper unrolled with a magical pop. The friends gasped, their eyes widening in amazement as they wondered what adventure awaited them next. The sparkly paper wasn't just any paper, it was a map, but not just any map, it was a magical map that led to hidden treasure.
"Wow,"
barked MrJacki, his tail wagging excitedly.
"Treasure!"
squeaked Lili, her eyes wide with wonder.
Let's find it!
Trumpeted Noni, her trunk raised high. The map showed a winding path through the meadow. It led past the babbling brook and over the little hill. Then it went through the whispering woods, all the way to the big mountain. At the top of the big mountain there was a big red X. That must be where the treasure was hidden. The friends were so excited to begin their adventure. They gathered around the map, their hearts filled with anticipation.
"This is going to be amazing,"
barked MrJacki, unable to contain his excitement.
"I can't wait to see what treasures we'll find,"
Meowed Lili, her tail twitching with curiosity.
Let's go!
Trumpeted Noni, eager to embark on their quest. MrJacki barked happily. He was ready to lead the way. He held the map in his mouth. Lili followed close behind, her eyes scanning the path ahead. Noni brought up the rear, her big steps shaking the ground. Their adventure had begun. The friends were off to find the hidden treasure. The friends followed the map carefully, their eyes scanning every detail. They knew that one wrong turn could lead them astray in the vast forest. They walked and walked and walked, their paws and hooves leaving a trail behind them. The forest seemed endless, with towering trees and thick underbrush. They passed the babbling brook, its gentle sounds providing a brief moment of calm. The water sparkled in the sunlight, inviting them to take a sip. They climbed over the little hill, each step bringing them closer to their destination. The hill was steep, but they encouraged each other to keep going. Then they entered the Whispering Woods, a place known for its eerie atmosphere. The trees seemed to close in around them, and the light dimmed. The woods were dark and mysterious, with shadows dancing on the ground. Every rustle of leaves made them jump, but they pressed on. The trees whispered secrets in the wind, their branches swaying gently. It felt as if the forest itself was alive, watching their every move.
"This way," said the leading animal confidently, pointing towards a narrow path.
Barked MrJacki, pointing with his nose. He was sure they were on the right track, but suddenly they came to a muddy puddle. It stretched out before them, blocking their path. It was big and gooey and smelled funny. The mud was thick and sticky, making it difficult to see how deep it was.
"Oh no! We can't go through that!" exclaimed one of the animals, worry evident in their voice.
Noni used her trunk to sniff the air, trying to find a way around the obstacle. She was always the problem solver of the group.
It's okay, I can help us cross, she said with determination, her eyes shining with confidence.
Noni carefully stepped into the mud. She was so big and strong she didn't sink. Her weight was evenly distributed, allowing her to move steadily. She held out her trunk for MrJacki and Lili to hold on to. They gripped it tightly, trusting Noni to guide them safely. They crossed the muddy puddle safely, their hearts pounding with relief. They had overcome the first major obstacle of their journey. After the puddle, they came to a wall of tangled vines. The vines were so thick it was impossible to see what lay beyond them. The vines were thick and prickly, their thorns catching on fur and clothing. It was a daunting sight.
"How will we get through this?" asked MrJacki, his voice filled with concern.
Wondered MrJacki. Lili jumped up and down, her mind racing with ideas.
I know I can climb, she exclaimed, her excitement contagious.
Lili was a very good climber. She used her sharp claws to climb up the vines, making her way to the top with ease. From there, she could see a clear path for her friends to follow. Lili climbed higher and higher. She reached the top of the vines.
Hold on, I'm making a space for you to come through.
Lili started to push the vines apart.
I'm making a space for you to come through.
MrJacki and Noni watched from below.
You're doing great, Lili.
MrJacki wagged his tail excitedly. He knew they would get through this together. Finally, Lili made a big enough hole in the vines.
Come on, you two, I made it.
MrJacki wiggled through the hole first. Then Noni gently pushed her way through. They were through the tangled vines. The friends were so happy. They had helped each other overcome the obstacles. They were a great team. Finally, the friends reached the top of the big mountain. They were tired but excited. The journey had been long and challenging, but their spirits were high. Each step they took brought them closer to the treasure they had been dreaming about for weeks. The view from the top was breathtaking, with the sun setting in the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink. They looked around for the treasure. The map they had followed led them to this very spot, but there was no sign of the chest. They spread out, each friend taking a different direction, hoping to be the first to spot the hidden treasure.
"Where is it? It has to be here somewhere,"
asked MrJacki, panting a bit. His nose twitched as he sniffed the air, trying to catch a whiff of anything unusual.
I don't see anything. Are we sure this is the right place?
Said Lili, her ears perked up. She listened intently, hoping to hear the faintest sound of the treasure chest.
Maybe it's hidden. We should check under the rocks and behind the bushes.
Trumpeted Noni, looking under some rocks. Suddenly, MrJacki noticed something sparkly behind a bush. His eyes widened with excitement. He barked and ran towards it. It was a treasure chest, and it was open. The friends rushed over, their hearts pounding with anticipation. The friends gathered around the treasure chest. They couldn't believe their eyes. It was more magnificent than they had imagined. Inside the chest, there were juicy fruits, colorful toys, and sparkling gems. Each item seemed to glow with a magical light.
"Wow, this is incredible! Look at all these treasures!"
Barked MrJacki, his tail wagging so hard it looked like it might fall off. He couldn't contain his joy.
This is amazing! We found the treasure!
Meowed Lili, her eyes shining with delight. She couldn't wait to share the news with everyone back home.
We did it! We really did it!
Trumpeted Noni, her trunk raised high in celebration. The friends hugged each other, their adventure ending in the most wonderful way possible. The friends were so happy to have found the treasure. They danced and sang and laughed. MrJacki rolled in the grass, his tongue hanging out. Lili batted at a sparkly butterfly toy. Noni sprayed water from her trunk, creating a beautiful rainbow. They were so happy to have gone on this adventure together. They had faced challenges and overcome obstacles, but most importantly, they had done it all together.
"We make a great team,"
barked MrJacki, nudging Lili with his nose.
The best team ever!
Agreed Noni, giving Lili a gentle pat with her trunk.
And we're the best of friends.
Purred Lili, rubbing against MrJacki and Noni. The friends gathered all the treasure together. They wanted to share it with everyone in the meadow.
"Let's have a party!"
barked MrJacki, his tail wagging excitedly.
A treasure party!
Meowed Lili, her eyes shining with excitement.
Everyone's invited.
Trumpeted Noni, her trunk raised high in the air, and so they did. The friends carried the treasure back to the meadow. They shared the juicy fruits, the colorful toys, and the sparkling gems with all their friends. The meadow was filled with laughter and joy. Everyone had a wonderful time celebrating Mr.Jacki, Lili, and Noni's big adventure. As the sun began to set, casting a warm glow over the meadow, Mr.Jacki, Lili, and Noni sat together, watching their friends enjoy the treasure. They felt a deep sense of happiness and contentment. They knew that no matter what adventures lay ahead, their friendship would always be the greatest treasure of all.
We'll always be friends, right?
Whispered Lili, snuggling close to Mr.Jacki.
Always and forever.
Barked Mr.Jacki, licking Lili's head affectionately.
The best friends an elephant could ask for.
Trumpeted Noni, wrapping her trunk gently around both of them. And so the three friends, their hearts filled with love and gratitude, settled down for the night, their friendship shining brighter than any gem they had found.